Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is a continuation of our All Quiet in the Trenches series. All Quiet in the Series Trenches. And we are just back in camp. Now you did see this at the end of the last episode, for those of you that have seen it. And so there is going to be some differences because a lot of it does count on RNG. Let's just get rid of these top guys. Yep, all of these are gone. So everybody's on good recovery. I believe we had... I think it was male. Was actually on a bad recovery last time when we started this. So it's come out a little bit better. We do now, however, have rats. So, you know, we're recovering, but we're gonna run out of food very shortly. We are just into average prestige. Just. That's no reason to rest on our laurels. I expect full commitment. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I like that. That puts us a bit safer because we were. That was close. As you can see, so we're on average and average and neutral. Average and average, basically. Rats everywhere. My men are exhausted. This is true. I have 3 weeks only worth of food, however. So... you two get to go and do that. Alright, so you can go and do that. You can go and do that. And the guys that are left over... sure, you're very sociable. You can go and do that. And let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll get rid of those rats because we've only got 3 weeks worth of food. Or 3 turns. I guess technically a turn is 10 days. Male, one of my men, had no secret of his previous work as a master brewer since he joined our troop. He often seemed to be thinking about his family and their brewery at home. He told everyone, whether they wanted to hear it or not, about his plans after the war. Seemed to be my turn today. I let him talk. Right, now what have we got? Wellinger likes me a little bit more. Mail is down to tired. Wellinger and Lots are down to just strained. Dana is recovered. We lost 2 weeks worth of food. That looks like most of it. Did we get rid of the rats? No. Next Hours brought me a lot of supplies. See, we always get it back. I do love that story point. We are, however, going to go and lose it again. In acknowledgement of our efforts in defending the trenches, Herr Major assigned us extra resting time. Oh, really? Interesting. Your unit is tasked with guard duty. Extra resting time. I'm back in the trenches in 5 turns. I'm a little bit confused. I want to warn you, supplies are running low again. They say there have been crop failures, potato rot. Or maybe it's the naval blockade. Maybe something else. Hard to say, but it doesn't look good. Be a few more weeks. Right. Who wants what? We've got Dana. Latrine is filled to the brim. Oof, busy week. Busy week. Right. Let's step to save the food. Got the prisoners. And sorry, male, but you're the most rested. You get latrine duty. How's that talking about brewery going? Wellinger was brooding over a letter he received from home that day. Seems like there's nothing left to eat at home except turnips, turnip soup, turnip casserole, turnip bread, turnip jam. I've heard it's quite tasty, Menk grinned. But joking aside, we're also starting to notice it here. This damn naval blockade is getting to everyone. Wellinger pondered. How much of what's happening are they not writing about? I've heard that everyone at home is now being told not to write any jammer brief. I'd like to know more about what it's really like for them right now. To be honest, I don't actually want to know what turnip jam tastes like. I ventured, trying to lighten the mood. Wellinger frowned briefly, then laughed. No, neither do I. He put the letter in his pocket and turned his attention to other conversations. Oh, we've got 2 weeks left of food left. I'm going to skip all of these guys. Did we knock out the rats? Ah, the rats just keep on coming. Supply is running low. We've got 2 weeks left of food. Who wants what? You know what? When you feel so good that you no longer think about certain things that used to make you feel bad. He is no longer nauseated. Funding gained. Bad news strained. Oh, removed. So he's all the way back down to good. Optimistic has also been removed, though. Expand the rear trenches. That's a pretty rough drop. How are we looking now? A few more weeks. Okay, I don't like these updates I'm getting from our quartermaster. Pest control. Keep at it, lads. Keep at it. And whip out. All right, trenches in 4. Things are getting a little bit rough. We're down to what? No food. No food. We are out of food. There was a danger of that. Lightly wounded has been removed. He's exhausted. He's strained. He's tired. We have no food. I've been told that your soldier Spitbauer has barely lifted a finger in the assignment I gave your group. Geez, thanks. There goes my prestige. Don't even. Oh. Without any proper documentation, it's time to take stock. Again, that sounds like a you problem. I think we've gotten rid of the rats. Great. I mean, we haven't got any food, but fantastic. I'm going to ask for food first. We don't want any trouble. Can't spare any. We'll see about that. Don't make it even harder. Well, we know that's going to happen. You and you're not tolerant any. Ooh. Yeah, it's not a tiring job, apparently. We need the food. A soldier was just coming back into camp with a stack of freshly chopped wood when I heard the young soldier Wellinger quipping. It's a pity we're not at home. I'd know where we could find some stacks. At lots. Farmer Schmack's daughter. She's really stacked. I can imagine his accompanying gesture. Let the soldiers have the fun. I reckon when I joined the merry group, I let them have their fun. I would not participate in this kind of soldier humor, but saw no reason to prohibit my people's fun. As I walked past the group of men, the soldiers stifled a laugh as they greeted me. In view of their very still visible joy, a small smile escaped me. Immediately, a very pleased look flashed across Wellinger's face. I thought Menk was finally writing a letter, which he hardly ever did, but he was in fact studying a book and taking notes. Astonished, I stopped next to him. See you as a professor, I said cheerfully. Oh, well, professor, I would be happy if I could maybe work in a library. Or maybe allowed to attend a seminar and then, I don't know. I had never seen him like this. Excited, happy, and relaxed. Hopefully the future would bring good things for the boy. Yes, of course. Okay. Pitiful rations. Didn't I send 2 people to steal food? What happened? Good recovery and lightly wounded removed. Tide of war decreased. Somewhat distant. Well rested. Oh, hang on. So what you're saying is, no, that's my rations, hang on, but I've got 48 turns of pitiful rations, so hang on, you come here, you. Standard rations. Leave. 4 turns. Thank you very much. I'll have none of this pitiful ration nonsense. The latrine has been filled to the brim. Wow, you're a little bit upset. You know what? I'm even going to... I'm going to risk it and hit a singular turn of double. We still haven't been resupplied. Let's hope it won't take too long. Should have been here a while ago. Well, I should have 3 turns left of rations, basically. Prisoners of war in our camp. Guard captives. We will go for you and Dana. Train duty, sorry, Wellinger. Although he doesn't actually mind doing anything, to be honest. Bad mood. That should come right back up. The death of Fram still hung over the troop like a dark cloud. In their thoughts, most of the soldiers seemed to still be with their comrade. Likewise, Mayo looked up thoughtfully from the letter he was writing. Isn't it a pity that our loved ones back home will never understand? He turned to Wellinger. Fram's death is a tragic incident, and he will be sorely missed. But what an honor he has been given, to die the most beautiful of all deaths, a hero's death for the Vaterland. That's what's on your mind, Wellinger looked at him in disbelief. His friends and family have lost a loved one, and the tragedy of it is that they don't understand how heroically he died. Intervene. Before the situation could escalate further, I decided to approach the two soldiers. Everyone deals with death in their own way. I joined the conversation for you, Wellinger. The thought of a heroic death may not be a consolation, but at least it gives Mayo something to hold on to. The bewilderment on Wellinger's face slowly turned into contemplation. While he mulled over what I had said, he nodded pensively and I withdrew, leaving the two soldiers to their own devices again. As I was passing by the temporary enclosure holding the captured French soldiers, I saw Lotz fraternizing with the prisoner of war he was meant to guard. Even though he clearly did not speak their language, he managed to communicate successfully through wild gesturing. It seemed I was observing an exchange of chocolate and tobacco. How they still have chocolate and tobacco right now, I don't even know. My people are barely being fed. I will quietly tolerate it. Have we got good recovery removed? I think that's all of our injuries removed. Menk is down to just somewhat jaded. He's also down to tired. Bit of our rations removed. Oh, good. We're back up to a good mood. Bad weather is not going to be helping. Yeah. 1 week of double rations. Good mood. Rainy. Pretty good weather. I noticed that Menk did not recover from faltering. Which was the whole point of me going up to double rations. Whoops. No. Rations standard. 1 turn on Mega rations. Followed by 1 turn of double, and it does not undo. We are short of firewood. What else we got? The field laundry can't keep up with demand. Oh. What else you got for me? Resupply came in. Wow, a whole extra 2 weeks of food. It's kind of pitiful, really. I think if you could go chop some firewood, and Lotz, you're on laundry duty. I could just get the villagers to do it, but I've just stolen their food, so. Lieutenant von Carlsberg just finished one of his inspections of our camp and was on his way to the next troop when Lotz came up to me. He made sure that the lieutenant was no longer within earshot when he nudged me with his elbow and gave me a crooked grin. How you can stay so serious when he's around? I couldn't do that. Such a posh aristocrat with his detached ideas of how things should be. He began to imitate one of the lieutenant's speeches about the importance of preserving the shine of our uniform buttons, and then interrupted himself with an amused snort. We're talking about a superior officer. December 23rd, we have almost made our way through 1916. Tired removed, while rested added, changed down to tired, and somehow we lost 2 weeks worth of food. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, it's back to the trenches, is it not? Yes. Yes, it is. And of course, during the rain, that'll be fun for everybody. Here is everything your troop needs. A grenade and some ammunition. We, of course, spammed 7 grenades in the last fight, with Mayo being nothing short of the grenade god. Let's go to the next level, and let's see what we do in the trenches. Of course, we are probably going to start in the rain. There it is. And of course, we always start with 2 weeks worth of food. And so let's fetch those rations. Just the bottom 2 guys. We've had quite a battering. Of course, everything has to be rebuilt. Get it done before you're taken away, so organize your time well. Right, repair destroyed positions. What have we got? Oh, this is the, I believe this is the original map. The rebuild emplacement. Why not? Let's get that done. And then there will be rebuild emplacement. And And I think that'll be it. In reserve. Nobody. That's it, next turn. It's Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, 1916 in the trenches. Okay, rebuild in placement. I'm going to go for the 3 tired guys. I can maybe get a rotation going. 6 turns. Oh, wow, we lost a pip of ammunition. We have time to do this until we are withdrawn from the trenches. But I'm going to go and do it now. I'm going to do it on Christmas Day. Happy Christmas, von Karlsbruck. There you go. Oh, that got me almost no prestige whatsoever. It is now foggy. Let us fetch some ammunition. Yep, we won't use you. We'll actually send you 3. We need more space here. Right, so yeah, that actually works out. We'll send you 2. Position, ladders. Wow, I can barely see a thing. The fog is definitely holding up. Good bit of ammunition. Food's doing okay. Another communication trench has collapsed. That likes happening these days. French have been busier than usual lately. Why don't you get yourself on some recon? Let's maintain those trenches, and let's see if we can't drain those trenches as well. Although with the rain currently ongoing, although it looks like a light drizzle, it's pretty much not going to happen. Oh, here's a heavy rain again. There you go. We're back onto drain trenches. Oh, and here comes some artillery. Fantastic. I saw some shady figures lurking in no man's land on my way to the latrine tonight. I'm pretty sure they watched us with binoculars, probably doing recon. I gathered a few comrades and together we sent a load of heat their way. It did cost some ammunition though. We're good for ammunition. I kept seeing a French soldier with binoculars when I was scouting. He always started looking just before their artillery started firing. I believe this is the observer for their battery. Maybe we can put pressure on him to prevent further shelling. Let's do that. Spotter and a shooter. Both very brave men. I urgently need someone to deliver a message to headquarters. Send me your fastest man. Right, well, we will put Dana on that, and we'll in fact move you onto shooting. I mean, I feel like it's pointless to try and... drain the trenches when it's raining. I have tried it a couple of times when playing, and I feel like it's just never ever gotten me anywhere. People keep tired. Fog has rolled in. We're kind of running out of food. Skirmish has been removed. I assume we did a good job then. We tried to keep the artillery observer under fire whenever he showed up, but after a few times he learned and let his comrades cover him. We made his job a little harder, but I'm afraid we haven't really changed anything. Well, he stopped... I suppose it's foggy, that's why. He has stopped challing us, so you say that, but... Fetch me some rations. We're going to go for 3. That should possibly... We want to play a little trick on the French. Okay, then. That should probably get me till the end of the trench phase, assuming it doesn't get extended. December 30th. Lots go recovering camp as well. Another communication trench has collapsed. Again, they seem to do that fairly often. Changed down to strained, went up to strained. We have 8 turns with the food remaining. Your group is on night watch. Make sure your men do not fall asleep. You are both practical, so I'm going to go for you two. I mean, tiredness is the same across the board. First of January 1917, everybody. The last few days have been quiet, at least in comparison. No artillery, no attacks, just a few random shots in the distance every now and then. And occasionally the barking of a dog. The dog actually belonged to the medics, but he often ran around and quickly became popular with the soldiers. Mainly because he barked when something was in the air. He could sniff out gas. Sometimes, though, he just barked because he smelled food or because a soldier was snoring too loudly. Every time, Wellinger flinched. At first, I hardly noticed it. But lately, I've noticed it more and more clearly. Not only with every bang, but also with every bark. His hand immediately went to his gas mask. And last night, he even had the mask on while he was asleep. This morning, somewhere far behind him, a grenade had gone astray. He suddenly grabbed his gas mask and tore open his case to get his gas mask, even though there was no sign of a gas attack. I tried to calm him down. No gas attack is that fast. We understand gas attacks better now. We have our senses, we have warning systems. Don't let fear consume you. Otherwise, the French will already be halfway to victory. Yes, Underoffizier, you're right. He slowly lowered the mask. Send him back to camp to rest. I'll grant you a short break. Go back to camp and rest. Before he could object, I added, that is an order. Wellinger. He's back in camp, but we did, yes. We got Smith Power back. I figured that should happen. We need more space here for our future victory. I don't think anyone's broke the news to him yet. And let's have you two. I'm hoping, yep, Lotz is back. Menk, go recovering camp. Reporting back from my break. Glad to have you here. Another communication trench. Wow. Seriously, this comes up far too often, I feel. Let's go for you three. In fact, no, let's save you and use you. January 3rd. It's still raining. And artillery has started. Are we leaving? Pack your things. We're leaving. He's back. Good on you, Wellinger. Good on you. And it's still raining. Smith Bow's relationship came up to camaraderie. How is, well, yeah, well, it's not great. Menk is, alright. He is resentful, shaken, and disappointed. Right, well, when they drop off, we should be okay, as long as we can keep hold of him, and we don't let him desert on us. That would be the third one in the playthrough. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode there. It is a wet, miserable day back at camp, and we are going to see what happens when we get back to this next episode. And so until then, ladies and gentlemen, that leaves me to say that until I see you again, I truly hope that you will be able to stay safe, happy, and healthy.